and now you're going to be able to play in the game as yourself.
Man, it's a blessing. I mean, especially because I've been playing 2K like all my life. I'm a gamer, so I play 2K all the time.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. For the Miami Heat, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the Indiana Pacers. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Here are the starters for Las Vegas. They've got Lowry. Terrence Ross is out there with John Collins. Then there's Howard. And it's Hero in at the 2 guard. Greg, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year when you know you're on a championship contending team?
You know, some of that I think depends on the leadership you have in your locker room. Certain guys just keep everybody engaged and motivated. And you know what? You've got to break the season down into chapters to help yourself with the motivation, because sometimes that season can be so long and it's hard to stay focused in the present when you start thinking.
Now here is Lowry. Siakam pulls it in.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Wiggins passes to Paul. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Paul's got 5 points so far.
Staying alert and aware. Wiggins sees his man flash to an open spot. Pass is right on the money.
Collins kicks to Lowry. Back to Collins. Passes it to Hero. Just 5 to shoot. Over Paul. Shot's good by Hero. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Lowry against Paul. Siakam inside. Collins with some nice D. Now Las Vegas moving it up. Here's Hero. And the rejection by Noel.
And you can just see Noel's eyes light up when the shooter attempts these shots. He's so forceful and determined in his denial.
Now Ross following the three-point attempt by Andrew Wiggins. Lowry against Paul. Lowry passes to Hero. Clock at 6. Las Vegas needs to get off a shot. Wiggins with the block.
Great read that time by Wiggins, anticipating the shot. Sends it out with return to sender posted.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Well, Greg, Pascal Siakam won Most Improved Player in the league in 2019. And as we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 2020 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play jumped so much again. He deserved the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward. Rare for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once.
And so he hits both. And it's the Heat with the ball. Pass to Wiggins. Siakam kicks to Paul. Good ball movement here by Miami. Floats it up there for Siakam. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Hero, defended by Paul. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Wiggins passes to Siakam. And the rejection by Collins. And that one's good. Wiggins. 11 seconds left to play here in the first. Inside and stolen by Siakam. With 1 on the clock, the shot no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court right now for Las Vegas, Collins is out there with Terrence Ross. Then there's Howard. Then there's Lowry. And it's Hero in at the 2 spot. Now here's Ross, still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And Clark, when he comes in the game, you know that Terrence Ross is looking to score. That's his role, and boy, he relishes it.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's cut from the cloth of the old school bucket getters, where you know their primary objective and focus is to put it in the basket, and they do it a lot of different ways and at a high volume. So that's who Terrence Ross is. He's an explosive, dynamic, packs a lot of points in the short periods of time scored. An incredibly hard guy to guard. Paul has such confidence in his handles. That ball's on the string with him.
And stolen by Siakam. And now here comes Robinson leading the break. Siakam outside. Back to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Paul. From the baseline. No good there.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Lowry passes to Howard. Over Robinson. Howard can't hit.
Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Siakam. Paul's got the lead up to 4 now for Miami. And so Lowry will bring it up for Las Vegas. Roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Lowry's got his first bucket of the night. Siakam outside. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Miami.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Now, here's Siakam. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Paul gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
You cannot underestimate Chris Paul's ability to finish through contact just because he's small. I mean, he's as tough as they come. .110 left in the first half, and he gets it back.
Ross against Paul. Here's Howard. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Howard's got it all tied up now for Las Vegas. Lowry against Paul. Paul is doubled. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Noel passes to Siakam. Paul looking around. He kicks to Noel. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here's Siakam. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Takes a three. And no good that time. And a close game so far.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Bat. Checking out Las Vegas. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
It's been a strong performance for
And that'll...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Chris Paul, what a contribution.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
They've got Noel. Chris Paul is out there with Robinson. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Good on the shot. And here's Lowry. Pass to Collins. Back to Lowry. Puts up a three. But they recover it. Here's Howard. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Doesn't go for him. And it's Las Vegas the other way. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Now here is Lowry. Howard at the elbow. Here's Ross. Wiggins with the block.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
That gives them the lead. And the Heat lead by 2.
Well, that was quality defense, but Wiggins showing off tremendous athleticism, able to overcome that defense.
Now Collins, following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. And it's out of bounds to Las Vegas. They'll retain possession. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. 5 on the clock. Here's Hero. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. And finished off by Siakam.
What a display of quickness there. If you need to get out and run, Siakam's your guy.
Down low. Here's Collins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Siakam. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And he sinks the second. 1:57 left to play in the third. Miami leading by 3. Passes it to Paul. Paul is doubled. Robinson against Collins. 6 on the shot clock. The drive by Siakam. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Howard's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
It's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he struggled so mightily.
Shot by Collins, no good.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Paul for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
Here's Hero. Guarded by Robinson. Here's Hero. Here's the 3. Kept alive. And Collins is right there.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And the insane athleticism of Siakam excels at probing inside and making the D get aggressive.
Good on both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Paul against Lowry. Collins trying to break free. Lowry can't get it to go.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Paul with the ball, and it's Howard picking him up. Offensive rebound. Noel laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Noel's got the lead up to 8 now for Miami. 16 seconds left in the third. Lowry against Paul. Right side Lowry. 1 second left. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the Miami Heat in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the... The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Las Vegas trails by 8. On the court right now for Las Vegas. Howard is out there with John Collins. Then there's Lowry. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Hero in at the shooting guard position. And Lowry gets it to go. Lowry's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Las Vegas. Lowry against Paul. And they double up Paul. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Kicks it out to Paul. Fires the three. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Wiggins from outside. And the rebound goes to Howard. Las Vegas trails by 9. Here's Hero. Guarded by Robinson. And yes, it's good.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Pass to Noel. Wiggins outside. Here's Siakam. No good that time. Collins with some nice D.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Here's Hero. Back to Collins. Yep, that one goes.
Man, that's a tough shot. For an athletic big man like Collins, finishing through contact is something you've got to be able to do.
Now, here is Robinson. The pass to Paul. Throws it up high. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
1:57 left here in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wiggins. And again, it's the Heat missing. Las Vegas trails by 5. Hero passes to Collins. Howard trying to free himself up. Collins, good.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Now, here's Siakam. Looking to end his cold spell. And he lays it up and in. And the Heat lead by 5.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Now, here's Siakam. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And give Siakam the hoop and the harm on that one. And since being drafted back in 2016, he's really improved that upper body strip. And that tacks another big point onto the league. Great N1 play, showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
Shot by Collins, no good. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Poked away, but they get it back.
And that long rebound just falls right back into their hands. That'll reset the shot clock.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Shot clock at 3. Ball is doubled. From the arc. That one's not going to go. And it's Las Vegas the other way.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
No good from Ross. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Las Vegas calls timeout. They trail by 8. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Pascal Siakam.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
He's had the fans behind him tonight, and that's really been a key for him. Once he got going, they sensed it could be a special night every time he touched the ball. And so it's Miami winning this one.